ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's the big guy with the little show. It is live and loud with the Lord. Nelson, that is. And I have a super amazing special guest. This young man is a husband. He's a father. He's a sound man, a great sound man. He's a music lover. He's a tattoo artist, man. He gets into it and he handles his business. He got his own business. He's doing well. And we're going to talk about all these things. And I'm so glad and honored to have him on my little show. Thank you for coming, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Wayne.
Thank you very much, Lord. It is my honor. My honor and my blessing to be in the presence of you today, my friend.
Stop it, young man. Stop it, man. I appreciate that. But once again, it's all about you, bro.
Yes,
it's
sir.
all about you. Well, we'll get it started off, man. I always like to ask 2 questions for every guest. The first one is, where are you from?
I was born in Columbia, South Carolina.
Yeah. That's it? Just
Yes,
Columbia,
sir.
South Carolina, no more. Okay.
I've been here.
You've been here. Okay. So what's great about Columbia, South Carolina?
Brother, I've traveled to every state in America, and Columbia is where I call home, man. I take a little piece of Columbia everywhere I go, and it reminds me to bring my ass back to Columbia.
So you just love Columbia.
I love everything about Columbia, South Carolina. Always have.
Oh, that's beautiful, man. So what school did you go to?
Airport High School, class of '89.
Airports, he's just a baby,
yes,
man.
Sir.
He's just a baby, man. So you and Brooklyn Casey, you guys were really,
that was the rival school.
That's your rivalry. You know what I was talking about? When I was talking to Artie, he was talking about it because I had Butch Coltrane on here, Shane.
Oh,
and of course, so he went to BC also, so he was talking about it. So anyway, man, that's love. That's love.
We got love for BC. I'm kidding.
It's all beautiful, man.
Yes,
so,
it is.
Let's talk about your sound man work, okay? So
yes, sir.
What got you into being a sound man? I mean, you've been doing it for a minute and you've been doing a great job at it. So what got you into
it? To be honest, I can lay it back on you, and I know we're supposed to just talk about me, but bands like Stuck Mojo got me interested in music in the 90s, and I wanted to be in a band, and I realized I didn't have much talent. So I played around in bands for a couple of years, and things went fairly well. We did some good stuff and played a bunch of shows, and then I realized to get a guaranteed gig, you got to learn something. So I learned how to do sound.
Yeah. So that's what got you into it. So do you enjoy it? I mean, sound is you still doing it, right?
Yes, sir. I love sound dearly. I work with a country artist named Patrick Davis. Mm-hmm. He was actually born in Camden, South Carolina.
Okay.
Phenomenally talented guy. I'm primarily with him now. And I do a little sound on the side whenever I can get gigs. If anybody will have me, I'll come out and do it.
So tell me about this Patrick Davis, man. Talk about him.
Patrick is an Americana country artist. He's written songs for Jimmy Buffett and for Jewel and for a bunch of other big artists. And he's a good hometown boy, man. He's good. He's got that good South Carolina vibe.
Yeah, so he's been writing for some people too, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes,
well, I'm have to definitely check him out, man. I have to get him on here also, man, and talk about man, and let it be known and shown. Because here on Live and Live with the Lord, Nelson, that is, we don't genre snob. There's no genre snobbing, man. We love it all. And
I love it. I love all music. All of it.
We enjoy all the music, man, and that's what we do. That's what we do. Okay, so listen, we're rolling, man. This guy is ready, man. So what is it about being a sound man that still excites you to this day?
It's being part of the show, man. It's literally you know what it's like when you stand on that stage, and whether it's 5 people cheering for you or if it's 50,000 people cheering for you, that feeling is indescribable, man. People are related to certain other things in life, and there's nothing that compares, man. And that's the joy, that's the love. It's just to see and feel the joy of the crowd. That's what keeps me doing it.
Hey, man, that's beautiful, man. Listen, I'm loving your energy, man. I'm loving your energy, bro. It's always been great. Always been great,
man.
Yes,
always.
Sir. So, tell the people how important a sound man is to a band or an artist up there. How important is a sound man?
You don't need one at all. No, I'm kidding. Yes. The sound man can a lot of times be your your bridge between the club or whatever venue you're playing and the band itself.
Right.
That guy acts as a mediator. A lot of times I act as a mediator going between my band so they don't have to deal with some of those things. And whenever you're on stage and you know your sound is taken care of, you can do your job the best because your job is to perform.
Right. Indeed. Good one, no doubt. So who have you had the pleasure of working with, that the sound was just so good, it just went off without a hitch? Because, sometimes you're like, you got to move this, you got to do this, you know what I'm saying? Because how the room is to make it sound better. So who have you worked with that has just been so amazing?
Amazing.
No problem.
There are so many. Now, off the top of my head, there's a newer group out called Yesterday's Wine. They're an Americana country group, but they are absolutely incredible and a joy to work with. They're wonderful human beings. They write really good songs that actually touch your heart. When you listen to the music, it relates to you, and that's what we want. We want to reach out and touch you.
Of course. You said Yesterday's Wine?
Back in the days, Keith Sweat was always one of my favorites. Keith Sweat would always come in and would just destroy venues, and he was so good to work with. The band was phenomenal.
Really?
That was just awesome. And it ain't too bad to have a whole room full of turned on women.
Hey, that's a true statement. So you know what you've been. When you being a sound man, you're like in the midst of everybody. You're seeing the vibe of it, the energy of the people in the audience, man, which is a beautiful thing, man.
Everybody. And some of those artists, like I got to mix the Ohio Players in Columbus, Ohio. One of the last shows that Sugarfoot worked with those guys.
Yeah.
And to 25,000 people, those are memories you can't take away. That's a lifetime of joy.
Oh my goodness, man. So you've done it all then. So you R&B, metal, rock.
I am blessed. I work with anything that's out there. I'm blessed to have worked with almost everybody.
Yeah. Okay, so now let's talk about your tattooing.
Yes, sir.
So how long have you been a tattoo artist?
I have been a tattoo artist for 31 years. I'm one of the original 3 people that fought for legalization here in South Carolina. We've legalized tattooing here since 2005. My mentor is from Charleston, South Carolina. His name is John Black. He is responsible for legalized tattooing here in South Carolina.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes, sir.
I didn't know that. Sir. Because, see, like me, of course, being with Stuck Mojo and traveling all over the place, in Europe and everything, and you see all these people with tattoos. I don't have any tattoos,
yes,
but let me tell you something. I think it's so beautiful. I don't know if I'm just scared or whatever like that, but I don't judge anybody because we went to so many places and I was just like, wow, look at this. I look at Rich, Bones, all of the tattoos, and I'm just looking at them like, man, I was like, did that hurt? How did that feel? Or whatever. And then of course watching LA Inc., with Cat and all that. I watched all those shows. I mean, like I've never ridden a motorcycle, but I love watching motorcycle shows. I'm a motorcycle fan, of American Chopper and all those things. Yeah.
Maximum respect to you for not getting one, but I have quite a few friends and family who have never gotten a tattoo. They love and appreciate it.
Yeah.
But that's just not for them. And I can respect that.
Yeah, no, but I still, once again, I've seen some of the most beautiful people with tattoos. And I'm just looking at it, I was just like, really, I know men or women. I've seen and I've met and I know a lot of them, and I just have the utmost respect for it, man. It's just a cool thing. It really is.
Yeah, yes, sir. It is. It's a wonderful way of expressing yourself without being outward there. You keep it to yourself sometimes if you need to.
Yeah, listen, because there's a few people I was just like, you got a tattoo? I was like, what? It might be somebody you might not think. It might be
you would never think it was.
You would never think, but people have lived their lives. That's them being creative. And it's just a cool thing, man. It really is.
Showing their individuality. Yes,
yeah. Okay. So what is it about?
That's probably my favorite thing my favorite thing of being a tattoo artist is that helping someone express their individuality. We all got it. Yeah. And it's able to be able to show it to somebody. Some people are really shy about it. So it's good to actually put it out there.
I'll say, so I want you just went into the question, but what is it about being a tattoo artist that stimulates your senses? So just expound on that. You just were talking about.
Sure. I love putting something on someone's body that lasts them until the day they die. To me, that's the utmost level of, none of us are immortal, but that kind of allows me a little bit of immortality because I put a mark on someone that they carry with them the rest of their life. Even after I'm dead, that mark's still there. And that's the most intriguing thing about being a tattoo artist. Same way with being a musician. Mm-hmm. You created a piece of art out there in the world that long after you're gone will still be out here to influence people. That's the love I have for that.
That's real, man. So what has been to date, what's been your best thing that you've done? I mean, I know you probably love all of it, but what's been the best thing that you've done?
There's a bunch of them. Probably my favorites of all have been, I've done a couple of breast reconstructions for girls. Mm-hmm. Girls who've had cancer or mastectomies, had that removed. And we go back in and tattoo the areolas. That's probably my favorite, to just see the joy on their face for putting them back together. That's their word, not mine. That's their word. Put them back together.
I got you. No doubt. So what is the biggest tattoo you've done?
Oh, many. I've done many back pieces, full sleeves, full leg sleeves. Yeah. I've got 2 ladies now that are in the process of a full body suit from the neck down. So,
really?
Yes, sir. Big work.
Really?
Yes, sir.
How long would that take? I mean, is it according to how much pain they can take, or
it'll be in the hundreds of hours, but we do it in sessions of about 6 to 8 hours at a time.
Wow, man. Goodness.
Those girls are tough.
Now, who usually takes that pain better, man? Men or women?
Girls.
Really?
Women always.
Really?
Always. Us guys are kind of wimps.
Oh my gosh. So they're going to do their full body. And I mean,
full body from neck down is what they're shooting for.
Everywhere.
Yes, sir.
I mean, everywhere.
Everywhere.
So you know how cool your wife has to be, man.
Oh,
your wife, listen,
coolest, bro. I had the coolest wife of anybody.
Let me tell you something. She's beautiful. She's amazing. She handles the business. I love you guys' relationship. You guys are just always, man. It's always seemed. Listen, I know everybody goes through things, but you guys always seem to be so happy together, and you do things together. You know, you're at the venue, she's at your shows and stuff. Like, man, it's amazing. And then you have, beautiful kids. It's a lovely thing, man. Lovely thing.
I like to add this onto this, man. That's my best friend. That's where it works out. That's my best friend in the world.
Look at the smile, man. We can tell, man.
Absolutely.
Make sure you tell her I said hello, man. She's an awesome young lady, man.
Send your love.
Indeed, man. So, man, listen, I want to keep on the tattoo thing, man. So so you said full body. What is the most, have you done it everywhere? I mean, have you done it already? So there's nowhere that you haven't?
No, sir. I have tattoos everywhere from top of the head to bottom of the feet.
So there's nothing that you won't do?
Nothing I won't do. To me, it's all skin. It would kind of like being like a guitar player that could play anything. You can play on the album.
Oh, like Prince, huh?
Like Prince.
He's the Prince of tattooing. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Yeah, because really, I would sit there and watch Kat Von D and all the people that worked with her. And so I think about like what cartoons out in California, I believe he is. He's amazing. You just see these people do things to take that picture, and some people just do it free. I don't know. Do you do freehand? Do you do stencil? Or do you do both?
I do a little of both.
That takes that's an amazing talent, man. It really is.
A talent to start off. It starts with a little bit of an art background. I ain't saying that everybody has to have an art background, but it does help to have some kind of art background about it. It's the way we see and perceive things.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. So who is that one person that you would love to tattoo? Who's your dream tattoo?
Lord knows.
other than the big scary dude, who's that other person that you would love to do?
I don't know, man. I have tattooed for so long that there's not much of a wish list. I hate to say anymore. I love tattooing everybody. When people go, "Who's the most famous person you tattooed?" I always tell them you. Because you are the first person in my chair.
Hey, that's awesome.
The most famous person I know right now.
That is awesome. That is awesome. So back to the music. You're a big Stuck Mojo fan, and I just want to let you know this. I appreciate you. So my time filling in for Bones, and I always say I was filling in for him. And I hate that things didn't work out. For him coming back, which they did. And then, but then Robbie J was an amazing, front man also.
Absolutely.
I just had him on there. He's a great dude. He's doing some other things. So I know Rich is doing stuff with Fozzy now, most definitely. That's where he's probably focused on, which is all love. It's all love. But man, just the way you just received me and when I saw you and when we talked, and I was just like, man, this is amazing. Cause I know, there's some pushback, because there's a lot of people just like, because Bones is that guy. I mean, there's no replacing Bones out there. His brother,
that was the greatest thing in the world. I can say, Lord Nelson, is that you came in as Lord Nelson. You didn't come in as a replacement for Bones.
Yeah. I was just like
you came in as your own individual, and that's what separated the size of. And I love all parts of it. All of that was great to me. But it was never like somebody was replacing my old guys. My guys were still there, and we brought somebody else new in.
Hey man, listen, I appreciate that, man, because BZ, Third Archie, my boy, that's my guy, man. I love him, man. Wish him well. I'm still working on getting him on the show. Said he's going to be here. And I'm just like, man, hurry up and stop playing with me, bro.
Make it happen.
Stop playing with me, bro. I'm going to have to go back to the old days, put him in a headlock or something, man, when I see him or something like that, man. It's all love. But that's my guy, though, man. But now, man, you doing the music, and then I would come to some shows and I see you out there just handling your business, being the sound man, and just making it right for the artist, man. So it's just an amazing thing. And so how do you, working with, what's his name again? Country, what's your guy's name?
Patrick Davis.
Patrick Davis. I'm sorry, Patrick. Patrick Davis. Right. How is it juggling those things? How often is Patrick out there doing his thing,
We only do about 15 shows a year.
Okay.
And we have a big band. Our band is 2 guitar players, 2 keyboard players, 3 background vocalists, 3 horns, a drummer, and Patrick up front.
Wow. So you got to handle all that.
It's a big, like an old 70s style country.
Yeah.
So on that aspect, it's a lot more responsibility because it's a lot more stuff going on.
Indeed.
Not really knocking it, but to compare it to a rock band, you basically have a drummer, a bass player, a guitar player, and a singer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you add 3 times that many elements in there, there's a lot more juggling and balancing there to make it sound palpable to everybody.
Right. Wow, man. Yeah, I didn't know it was that big.
That's a bit of responsibility, being able to handle that every time, and knowing they put that much faith in me to handle my job.
Well, you got it. Come on, man.
Thank you, Daddy. I appreciate that.
Small thing to a giant, man. What are you talking about, man? It's nothing to you, man. So how often are you tattooing? Is it just a steady thing? Just constant?
7 days a week I tattoo. If there's not any shows to do, then I am in my studio tattooing.
So now, are you still in Lexington?
Yes, sir.
Because my daughter lives up that way, and I know I was going up heading toward Lowe's supermarket, and I looked over there. You were closed though, but I said I'm gonna pop in there on them. I'm gonna pop in there on them just to come in there and mess with them, just to be like,
man, I would love the surprise of seeing the Lord pop into my shop.
I'm definitely gonna have to do it, man. Well, look, man, I didn't want to keep you too. All I know is I want to keep talking to you, but it's just love, man. I wanted to get in here, get out, man, and just talk to you about the things you do, man. It's just beautiful. So family's well, everybody's well.
Everybody is great. My wife's business is doing well. Both my kids are doing super good. Life is good, buddy. Life is good.
So she's still doing where she's selling stuff in
the resale shop. Yes, sir.
She has a resale shop. So talk about that. So what I want you to do is let everybody know how they can get in touch with you. Let everybody know about her resale shop, and just give us all your information.
Absolutely. My Wayne Munn, Tatway Tattoos. We're at 1500 West Main Street, Lexington, South Carolina, 803-399-8875. You can reach us on Facebook. My wife's shop is, I'm drawing a blank at the moment. I'm talking to the Lord. Random Cool Things. Random Cool Things. And you can look that up on Facebook as well. Awesome. She's looking right over the side of me now, so I did relay your message of love. She's sitting there, Lord.
Love to him, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So listen, if there's any time that you want to come and plug anything or whatever, and you want to come on the show, man, just let me know. It's all love. I am honored to have you. Believe me when I say that. I am honored to have you, and I just thank you for the love you've shown me over all these years and the support. I really appreciate it, bro. I really do.
I thank you for the love and friendship as well, Lord, and anything I can do for your show. If you'd like to hit me up any other time, I'd love to sit down and chat with you. That link on any topic. You just hit me up and we'll make it happen. All right.
Nothing crazy, man. You know I'm easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl, man. It's all love, man. But seriously, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much.
Lord, it was an absolute pleasure, buddy. I hope to see you again really soon.
Yes, indeed.
Out in public.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, it is Live and Loud with the Lord Nelson. That is with my good friend, my brother, Mr. Wayne Munn, sound man extraordinaire and tattoo artist of the year. Right? You were
yes, it was. I've won it 2 years in a row now. Yes, sir.
Handling business, letting them all know, man. You're nothing to play with, baby. You're nothing to play with. So, well, once again, thank you so much, my brother. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Lord. Always a pleasure, my friend.
All right, be good.
Baby, please call me.
Hey, everybody, it is Chris Aiken, and guess what, folks? I've got a couple of copies of this bad sucker right here. Call Me Chris, my best-selling book to date. It is it's a stellar book, I think. You know, if I can be so bold, it is a stellar book. It is about my time recovering from my burn accident. It is my best reviewed one. It is my best-selling book. And I actually found a few copies that are autographed and ready to go. So if you've been waiting for your book, call me Chris. You wanted it autographed. Now's the time, because I don't have many of them. And once they're gone, they're gone. So order it today over at chrisaikenbooks.com.